Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your match preview for Aston Villa versus Chelsea, and it's on Christmas Day. This is a little festive gift to all of you. I mean, it was scheduled to be on this day anyway, but happily enjoy. I hope all of you that are celebrating are having a festive day, and those that aren't, I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Just like I am. Anyway, let's get into it. Before we do though, I want to let you know of a couple of things. As usual, this video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Make sure that is your go-to for all of your footballing news, just like it is for me. Your statistics, player stats, team stats, league tables, fixtures, results, news, videos, whatever. It's there in the OneFootball app. Make sure you download the OneFootball app. Link in the description. Hit that link and enjoy. Secondly, second channel, pop in. You guys are loving the FIFA content especially. I am looking to do a stream possibly tomorrow or the day after, depending. We'll see, but I will keep you guys posted. However, FIFA Chelsea Career Mode Episode 4 with a bit of a banger in it, I have to say, is being released for you guys tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled. Younes Talks. I'll leave a link right here for you guys. Link in the description as well. Check out Younes Talks, subscribe, and enjoy. Let's get into this preview. Boxing Day, Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Now, we've already had 3 fixtures that have been postponed. The rest are all going ahead, it seems. Chelsea have the 5:30 kickoff, luckily. There's a few teams kicking off at 3, and I think there's one game at 8, or if I don't know if that's one of the ones that's been postponed. I'm not sure. I need to double check. But Chelsea kicking off at 5:30 means we get a little bit more leeway. There is a watch long for that, so make sure you guys are here live during that. And yeah, we can watch that together. But Aston Villa, Chelsea. Aston Villa have been hit with a few positive tests. Expected players to come back though. They are starting to get men return. Just like we are. We've had 3 players come back into full training recently in the last few days, and that includes Andreas Christensen, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Mr. Romelu Lukaku. We finally have a flipping striker, people. And I'm hoping, and this is what I've said in the last couple of videos, I'm hoping that let's say the crisis at Chelsea is beginning to phase away and it's beginning to go, and we're beginning to get men back and we're going to have a full team again. Even in midfield, our situation is looking a lot better as of late. So when looking at this fixture, I have higher hopes than I did, let's say, a week ago. And we should be able to go to Aston Villa and get a result. Now, if we're talking about team news, let's even talk about Aston Villa here. Because, as I've said, they've had a few players that have been hit with injury and positive tests. So, in terms of the players that they're going to be having back for this fixture, there is a chance that Emi Buendia could be back. Ashley Young could be back, as well as a couple of others. So, if you're looking at the terms of who is looking to start for them, well, they're near enough at a full team. Near enough, still dangerous enough, and they are playing at home. So Chelsea need to take this game seriously. For Chelsea, though, it's looking all right. The fact that Kante is now back playing again, Kovacic is now back playing again, Jorginho, I'm hoping, is going to be back playing again properly. When he was on alongside N'Golo Kante in our game against Brentford, you could just see the fluidity just came out of nowhere. It's like we picked up where we left off all those weeks ago. We haven't seen Jorginho and Kante play together in so long, and the moment they do, oh, it's like the floodgates open. It's like all of a sudden Chelsea are back at 100%. It's just, it becomes so much more easier. And that's no coincidence. That is, and I've said it a couple of times, one of the key reasons why Chelsea have been struggling is because the midfield have been completely imbalanced. And when you take Jorginho, Kante, who have worked so well together, even Kovacic away, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna have issues in terms of the chemistry within the team, the build-up play, getting the ball forward, defending. There's a whole. Remember, the double pivot is the engine of this system. If it's affected, the entire thing's affected. That's just the way it is. It's so nice to be able to have our midfielders back. So going into this, I am looking and feeling a lot more confident than I normally would. And I'm hoping that in the build-up to Aston Villa tomorrow, in the build-up to kick-off, there's going to be no disruption. I don't want any more positive tests. I don't want any dodgy late injuries. I don't want any warm-up knocks. Nothing. I'm hoping everyone makes it to the game as they should and kick off and we play and we have the players that we need. I'm hoping so. It's funny. I know there's going to be a few Aston Villa fans, maybe other fans going, oh, look at you guys. You're so spoilt. Yeah, you got a couple of players missing. Oh, bless. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. We just want our full team back. In terms of the starting 11, though, let's get stuck in. And I'm going to give you what I think Thomas Tuchel is going to go with. So without further ado, let's get into it. To start off with, in goal, Mr. Edouard Mendy. Now, it's unclear when he's actually flying out. I know in terms of some of the African players that have been called up to the national teams, an example for Aston Villa is Bertrand Traoré, who's been called up by his country, Burkina Faso, who have qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations. He will be flying out, I've read, in the next few days. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same for pretty much everyone that's going to have to travel to Cameroon or link up with their squads in their respective countries and then fly out all together, which is what I think is going to happen. So I expect players to start flying out in the next few days. We'll see. I know we have a game on the 29th and then we have the Liverpool game on the 2nd. They're definitely not going to be here for the 2nd, I suspect. And that might actually fall very, very nicely for us because that would mean Salah and Mane won't be playing for Liverpool against us. I'm hoping that's the case because the tournament starts on the 7th. So I'm hoping they're gone already and they don't just play and then immediately after that they jet off. We'll see though, we'll see. Maybe all the national teams do things differently, but I've read that Traoré will be leaving soon. So I'm assuming Mendy will be leaving soon as well. We'll see. But for now, Edouard Mendy in goal. In terms of the back three, we have to go with these three, I reckon. It's as simple as that. Chalobah has been phenomenal since his return, has been solid. The last game against Brentford, he was the main man in defence, and he commanded that back line very well. With not so much experience under his belt, I felt he done a stellar job. So fair play to Chalobah. For me, he comes alongside Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger. I mean, you know, our defence is goated with those in the team. So for me, those are the three that need to be selected. In terms of the wing-backs, we only have two that we can pretty much go to. Let's have it right. It's going to be Reece James. It's going to be Marcos Alonso. Chilwell returning in late Jan, it's looking like, because I've already mentioned in the previous video. So we'll wait and see when that happens. Now in midfield, the double pivot, I'm hoping that these two are 100% fit and ready to go. And it's these bad boys, Jorginho and N'Golo Kante. When they are in the team, we win. It's as simple as that. When they are playing together, we have so much more stability. We are so much more comfortable. We are so much more dominant. And we are just so much more secure. Even defensively, we concede less when these two are playing together. Or even when Kovacic is on the pitch. You've got to remember this. He plays a vital role too. But when these midfielders are there, the shape is there, the organisation is there, the chemistry is there, the system is there. And that prevents us from conceding goals. Hopefully, we unlock everything up top in order for us to score goals. Because that is the thing that we have been lacking. That's the thing that we need to secure. And hopefully, we start doing that very soon. Now, that leads me on to the front three. We want to score goals. So which front three is going to be playing here? I would personally go with Mason Mount and Pulisic on the wings, well, on the sides of that front three. Mason Mount simply for the fact that out of everyone, he has been the one that has found the net. He hasn't been playing great, and he knows that, and he's admitted that in an interview recently that he's done for, I don't know if it was for Chelsea or if it was for an outlet somewhere, but he done an interview, or I think it was Sky Sports. He done an interview and illustrated the fact that he's not content with himself, and he feels like he should be scoring more and contributing more and getting more assists, and fair play to him, because I agree with him, and I love the fact that he's evaluating himself in that manner, and he wants to push himself, and he wants to do better. That's the attitude we want to see, and that is why he gets picked by multiple managers. It's because he has the great mentality. He has that mentality, but he needs to deliver the goods. He has been scoring, let's have it right, but can he do more? Absolutely. And I hope he does more. So for me, Mason Mount in the team. Pulisic on that left-hand side, when he played against Brentford, he looked better. He looked better, even though he was up front. But in the way and the manner that he managed to win that penalty, for example, and the way that you'd see him drift off to the side sometimes, and he would be at his best and his most dangerous when he's drifting on that left-hand side and cutting in, I just feel like he needs that opportunity to start in his preferred position, which is left wing forward. It's as simple as that. So for me, Pulisic there. And the main man up top, for me, look, he comes back. We need a flipping striker. Get him on the pitch. If he's fit and he's ready to go, he plays. It's as simple as that. We need a striker. Yeah, I don't want Pulisic playing as the main man up front anymore. I don't want, us having to compensate with trying to stick Ziyech up front or Mason Mount up front. No. We have a striker, he's fit, he's available, okay, play him. That's where I am, play him, right? Werner and Havertz are still out, they are not available. So Lukaku's here, has he trained? He has, he's been training the last few days, he's fit, cool, he plays. And hopefully the link up with him, Mason Mount, Pulisic can offer us something, and if he gets on the score sheet, start building up that confidence, start building up that momentum, start building up that form, hopefully we can start getting the Romelu Lukaku that we've been waiting for. And he needs to be given that chance now. Now that he's back, there's no injuries, there's no tests, there's no nothing. There's no excuses now, right? He comes back into the team. Okay, let's give him 5, 6, 7 games and see what he does. And I hope that he builds up that momentum now and he starts putting the ball in the net because we know he can. We know he can. Let's hope he does. So for me, that would be the starting 11. And in relation to a score prediction, let's get to a score prediction. We are away from home. Aston Villa won't be easy. Steven Gerrard has them playing very well. Let's have it right. Despite the problems in that squad at the moment, obviously, fingers crossed, nothing gets called off. We want this game to go ahead. So hopefully it does. But in terms of a score prediction, with all these men back, with the team that I've just said that we should play or Thomas Tuchel should go with, I'm hoping that's more than enough to get a comfortable win. So I am going Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. I'm going a 2-0 win. I think we will be a lot more solid defensively. We won't be conceding as much as we have done. I think we'll be a lot more solid up front and being able to score, fingers crossed, being able to really pull off the chances that we know we create week in, week out. It's about being clinical and sticking them in the net. I'm hoping those players that I've said should be picked get that job done. And I'm more confident now than I was a week ago. So with men coming back, we should start picking up W's again. So I'm going for a 2-0 win. Nothing too crazy. We won't batter Villa because they're a decent side. But I'm hoping it should be enough for us to get a nice win. So Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Let me know your score predictions in the comment section below. Your teams, what lineups would you choose? How do you see it all going down? If it does go down, hopefully, as I've said, nothing gets postponed. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And thank you all so much for watching. As I've said, don't forget to check out my second channel. Link is right here for you guys. And subscribe to this channel if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to catch the watch along tomorrow live on here, half an hour before kickoff. Make sure you guys are tuned in. And then the match review will be coming straight after that. So I will see all of you tomorrow. Wherever you are, I hope you're having fun. Enjoy your day with your families and your loved ones. And I will see all of you tomorrow for the watch along. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.